Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of Melee Madness, the Fallout 76 challenge run in which I cannot use guns, explosives, or anything shooty. It's all about hitting people with metal and steel and wood, and metal and steel are both in the same category, aren't they? Regardless, this is where we whack stuff. And I'm recording this during the double XP weekend, which is, the reason why I'm also sleeping in the bed, to make sure I maximise the amount of XP I've got, because I want that well-rested bonus, on top of the double XP, which I'll show you in just a second, once the character has stood up. So, we look in the Pip-Boy, I got here, effects, double XP, I had great mentats earlier because I sold a few bits, and well rested, and cranberry juice for 16 more minutes, so we're getting a whole bunch of extra XP. And this episode, I'm going to be focusing on going to the Free States bunker. I'm going to, even if I don't actually make it there this episode, I'd like to start the journey. Now, I'm not sure where we left during the last actual episode, but there have been live streams in between, where this character has been levelling, which means we are now level 32, about to hit level 33. Once we hit level 33, I will go into the perk menu, and we'll do some levelling, because I've got some stuff to show off. But for the time being, let's just run forwards, and ooh, I see a radstag I could hit. Oh, the other thing, this is Skullcrusher Death Kill. It's almost exactly the same as the old weapon we had, but it's level 30 now instead of level 20. That's the difference. That's it. And also, is that going to be enough? Yep, we have leveled up. Would you look at that? I was so close during the leveling stream, but I ended up having to just call it. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're actually going for intelligence, and we're going to get a rank of Makeshift Warrior, which means we'll be up to Makeshift Warrior 4. Because not only is this good for making melee weapons break slower, it also has the advantage of mole miner gauntlets, which, you know what, let's just run back to the camp and make one, and there's lasers! People are definitely attacking my camp right now, aren't they? Well, I don't appreciate that. Once we get back to the camp, though, and smack over the head anything we find there that's dumb enough to mess with me, then we'll also be able to make a mole miner gauntlet with an extra claw, which will do a staggering amount of damage, because unarmed is beastly. First up, though, where are these lasers coming from? Good. I saw lasers. You can't lie to me, game. I know they're about. I also realise I've got all these punji boards kicking about, which I probably shouldn't have. Okay, are these lasers just... I can hear them. I saw them a second ago. Okay, we're just ignoring the lasers, I guess. What we're not going to ignore, though, is the fact that I can now craft... in where is it actually at? I've got... have I learnt the plan? This is probably what I should check first. Because there we go, I haven't been learning the plans, but plan mole miner gauntlet, let's learn that. And once I've actually decided to do the smart thing and learn it, we can go oh, my miner gauntlet, perfect. Let's make one of those. Level 30, 101 damage, reasonable. Then R switch to modify, mole miner gauntlet, and why can't I make the extra claw? Okay, I did know the extra claw mod before, now I can't make it. This is rather peculiar. I have no idea why that's the case. And that weapon isn't good enough without the extra claw to do anything with it. And there you are! There's... oh, okay, it's a level 68 Super Mutant Warlord, who's decided to charge in and just laser my base, which I do not appreciate. And he's teasing us about the mole rats, which I don't appreciate, so we are going to very much kill him. Let's get some light on him as well so you can see his beautiful, beautiful face. No, we're just going to kill this guy. There we go. And oh, there's more of you. Why do there have to be more of you? And why are you having to throw grenades at me as well? Alright, this is going to go badly. This is going to go very badly. I am not ready to deal with all of you right now, but I don't have a choice. Alright, they've already started breaking through my armor. I've broken his arm, though. And then we've got the shooty guy afterwards. This little dagger here, this is my cultist dagger. And it's real nice and fast, which is pretty handy when it comes to trying to deal with these mutants, who will just constantly go for you otherwise. Because, yeah, you really need to just get in all the shots as they're trying to do stuff. I'm pretty sure I heard running footsteps. I think there might be a mutant hound about as well. Man, why did these mutants show up, and why did they have to be twice? They're literally twice my level. Okay, the super sledge is not actually... Ooh, I was going to say the super sledge is not worth me having. Actually, I don't think it's any better than the sledgehammer. Because that was a strange problem that occurred back in Fallout 4, where they added a whole bunch of mods to baseball bats and sledgehammers that made super sledges just kind of suck. So let's just check this out on the whole modify thing quickly, but I'm pretty certain that it's not going to be as good, because okay, that sledgehammer's the same as Skullcrusher Death Kill, does 139, that's 137, we could get it, yeah, we could make it maybe a tiny fraction better, but not good enough that it's really worth it over that, because yeah, it weighs more. Super sledges, man. Why are you going to make them bad, Bethesda? Seriously, they used to be good. Also, okay, now we get the mole rat teeth thing. Show up. Yeah, we need 10 mole rat teeth to be able to do that. So, we're just going to keep our eyes out for those. In the time being, I might as well actually scrap this down, because that will give me 2 mole rat teeth. So, yep, let's just do that. I am 9.5 minutes through recording, and I'm still at my camp. So, I think the smart thing I'm going to do here is just fast travel. Yeah, we need to go to the Free States bunker there. Let's maybe go to the Sons of Dane compound or the ammo dump. Let's go ammo dump. Let's fast travel there and then move on from that way. Here we go. Now just on the road to where we need to go. We are in the Savage Divide at the moment and we'll need to make our way into the Mire, which we haven't done with this character, have we? Now I forget... Ooh, event going on there. But we shall not fast travel to the event because that's just a cheap way to do it. Yeah, I forget that the Scavenger has got further ahead than this character despite being a much lower level, and technically I suppose being weaker, but because she can engage from range, she had a bit of an advantage when it came to skipping over some activities, and now she's in a terrible, terrible state where it would be better to be melee. I'm pretty sure someone's built a camp right here. I think this is someone's camp. It looks far too bright and friendly to be anything other than... Is this a camp? No, this is... I've never been to this place before. There's just a little graveyard thingy here with some ghouls that I can't hit for some reason. This is strange. I've never been to this location before. And I have played like 600 odd hours of this game. So the fact I've not been here, kind of staggering. There's a little graveyard just here, unmarked on the map, around the back of the pumpkin house with a skeleton that's barely formed through, and some little skulls. How have I never been here before? This is kind of cool. And there's a hallucinogen gas canister, although a ruptured one, so not all that great. Still. Ooh, and a little asylum worker hat and a union hat. Yeah, I've never been to this location. It's nice that I can still occasionally bump into locations I've not been to. It's the advantage, I suppose, of Fallout 76 being a absolutely humongous map. Now, I have noticed that I have basically no health, so I think we're just going to hockey a couple of aid items as well, because we could do with some nice food as something I can eat nice and easily. How about some mole rat chunks? That seems good to me. That's not going to help me much. This is something I really like about Fallout 76. This area looks kind of realistic, but there's also a very clear section where you move into the mire. Like this bit here with these trees changing. It's different from what you've been walking through so far. It's not so different that it's glaring out, but the trees getting dense. You can still move around them a bit, but it's starting to get a bit denser. Things are changing a bit. Just, it's nice how the zones transition to each other. It's in a way that feels quite natural whilst also giving everything a distinctive look. Because now, see, we're right on the border of Savage Divide and the Mire right here. Yeah, we've just got mountains here. But you're already starting to get kind of the Mire trees showing up. And man, Bethesda did a great job at just getting all the zones together and making them look pretty cool. I've got to give them some real credit for that. It's well done. And there's also a little location here, which might have some enemies, so I'm being a little cautious. But best of all, it has a whole bunch of steel, and oh, look at that healing salve. I could actually do with one of those for once, because I'm taking some real damage, which is making me kind of second guess what I'm doing here, to be honest. Ooh! Someone has launched a nuke. That's, where's that going to be? As long as it's not... Okay, it's nowhere near us, so it's not going to impact us. Yeah, someone's launching Prime. That's always nice to see. And there we go, I have discovered the Mire, as that nuke is just sounding off to tell us everything's going bad. And, ooh, equip a gas mask at the first sign of toxic air. Yeah, the ash heap is the place that's really bad for poisoning you constantly, but the Mire's got a fair bit of it as well. Okay, before I go down there, let's have ourselves that healing salve, because that will get most of my health back. And then, you know what? I think Skull Crusher Death Kill is pretty much our best bet for any fight. Just going to try to sneak in a little bit here. I've got a throwing knife at the ready. Then, perfect. That's one down. Let's see if we can get a few more of these guys hit. We're out of stealth now, so let's get some better visibility. And yeah, Skull Crusher Death Kill all the way. A little fast weapon is nice. No, oh, 3 missiles on you, wow. Yeah, a little fast weapon is nice, but Skull Crusher is really where it's at most of the time. And oh, respond to volunteer with weapons that don't do too much good to me, unfortunately. Not at the moment, anyway. But duffel bag with some steel scrap in. Not going to complain about that. Now, this isn't the bunker we need to go to, but it is a abandoned bunker with, ooh, a sledgehammer in front of it. You know what, let's take it up. So I figure, why not just head inside and kill whatever's been left alive in there. And it looks like what's been left alive is rad roaches, so... Oh man, that one seemed really big. Yeah, it was big. Okay, I was about to say that rad roach was actually kind of scary big. I did not like that. I was not a fan. Okay, so yeah, we've got some nasty little rad roaches to deal with in here. So we're over to our fast stabby weapon, because this thing should be able to stab them before they're able to get... Well, before they're able to get too many attacks on me. A lot of enemies in melee will just insta-attack you, which is kind of annoying. But you just kind of have to deal with it, unfortunately. Because, okay, it's not happening now, but there we go. Nope, that wasn't even it. Okay, some enemies do just, like, attack you even if you one-shot kill them, which is a pain, but, oh, that's one of the plants growing through. This place doesn't seem too terrible so far for it. Although, your disease, please don't disease me. Excellent. And, oh, still in danger. Okay, we've definitely got more things to kill, but let's just try and deal with them in a sensible way first. I am still going through and just looting everything, because definitely going to need more steel and stuff. But, wait, where's the enemy gone? Oh, there it is. I was about to say, there should be an enemy showing up pretty soon. Sweet. Diff from above completed, and let's just grab a few of those. Perfect. Should be all good and ready to get on. Just, there we go. Take that, take those, make sure you're looting your stuff, and that's literally all there is in this place. Can brew some stuff if you want, but it's literally just one of the Free States bunkers, a very empty one. Alright, for some reason, there we go. My quest marker just took a second to update there. It was showing me to go southwest, which is literally the opposite direction of where I need to head. But now my quest marker's updated. It's daytime? Is it? Okay, it's 5:08 AM. Yeah, it's sort of daytime. The Mire's always kind of dark and gloomy and just... which is why I had my camp in there for quite so long. But, oh, nasty little tick. You can get killed, thank you very much. And, oh, Shelby's terminal. Hey. A vile tick as well. This little terminal here has some quest stuff for it, but we're not going to worry about doing that quest right now, because we have another one to get on with, and I don't want to be distracted. Like, so much stuff I could be doing right now. Ah! Explosions. See, I get distracted even a tiny bit, and that's what happens. That's why I don't try and waylay myself too much. Things go badly enough as is, and... oh. Yeah, now the game tells you to just kind of run through that way. It expects you to kind of go as the crow flies. But that section over there, where that big little pond is pretty damn dangerous. You can't see it now. I'm going to skirt around the outskirts. But in there is normally a Mirelurk Queen, which is... Oh, okay, saw Blood Rage Mirelurk pop up. Yeah, but a Mirelurk Queen is one of the worst enemies. There we go, level 50 boss Mirelurk Queen over that way. I just blocked the path with the thing there. Yeah, I do not want to be dealing with that. That is the worst enemy I could really come up against. It will just destroy me in seconds. So instead, let's go after some of these things, because you're not too bad. Yeah. You can kill these enemies, and then we'll just go around the outskirts once we've killed the floor bugs. Here we go. I'm trying to just sneak around the edge right here. I lost visual of the Mirelurk Queen whilst fighting those blood bugs, and I'm slightly worried as to how this is going to go, but if I just keep heading this way, there shouldn't be any real trouble, I don't think, because she doesn't stray too far. Enemies, well, other than Scorchbeasts, enemies tend to have fairly limited... Yep, there she is. Fairly limited areas they travel in. So we should be all pretty good now. Let's just sprint away. And I can even see the bunker symbol right ahead of us. So, yeah, look at that. And the numbers have already started popping up. We're going to be there in no time. Here we are. We jump down from the top here. And voila! Abbey's bunker. With, oh, an Overseer's log. Let's have a quick listen of that.
Overseer's log, Free State's bunker. Sam Blackwell and Raleigh Clay. Those damn traitors and their secessionists turned their backs on America to form their free states. Concrete bunkers. You'd never get that past a Vault-Tec radiation proofing inspection, that's for sure. Sounds like they let go of their paranoia long enough to seek out help from the other survivors. Just have to hack this terminal, see what they left behind in there, and what they wanted to do.
I do find it quite interesting to hear the Overseer talk, because she's obviously someone who's actually, like, pro-Vault-Tec, who, in Fallout history, are a pretty despised and hated company for all the horrible experiments they did to people. But because she was just put in a vault where they were like, hey, we're not going to horribly mutilate you or anything, she was like, yeah, Vault-Tec, they're the best, they let us survive the nukes and stuff. It's an interesting perspective to see, and it's nice to have her as, like, the guiding force throughout all of this. And into the bunker we go. Something I've never really... Oh!
Stranger. Now, don't panic. My name is Abbey, I'm not your enemy, and this isn't a trap. In fact, if you're hearing this, it means I'm not even alive. I was with a group called the Free States. We gave our lives trying to finish what we called the Scorch detection system. The system will let you know when the Scorched are coming and has the means to help deal with the Scorchbeasts. If you can help, I've created a set of recorded instructions to complete the system. First, you need to find the final communications uplink, and chances are high it'll need repairs. We entrusted it to a guy named Madigan and told him to place it on the antenna at top of the world. Find the uplink. You can use my workbench here to repair it. Then check in at the main SDS terminal to trigger my next recording. If you're still there, I really hope you're willing to help a dead girl out. If so, good luck. And if not, well, enjoy dealing with the Scorched. And if by some chance this is Madigan, your timing sucks.
Cool, so Madigan is that person who was up at the top of the world with Rose, who we went all of that drama to go and help out. And, sensor module and stuff, yep, very nice. And now it's like, hey, Madigan, why didn't you get back with that? And Madigan, of course, was the Responders, so there was a bit of stuff happening where the Responders and the Free States were kind of working together. And here we are, repair the broken uplink. I believe you have to go craft, then quest items, and yep, uplink. So we got the broken uplink. Let's actually fix that thing we've been carrying around for about 5 months now. There we go, all repaired, and select uplink repaired at the Scorch detection terminal, and then we'll get to listen to Abbey and all of her wise words of wisdom. Basically just instructions.
If this message is playing, it means two things. The good, you've got a working uplink. The bad, some of the Scorch detectors in the area are malfunctioning and need upgraded parts. It looks like my fear of the Mire's ecosystem wreaking havoc on them has come true. For these repairs, first you need to get to Raleigh Clay's bunker. He's got replacement motors for the fans we use to keep the detectors dry. Oh, and write this down. R+P421. It's Raleigh's password, and you'll need it. If you didn't catch that or you want more info, you can always check my workstation terminal. It's all there. Good luck.
And there we are. Pretty simple. Just now need to head to Raleigh's bunker. Before we do that, I am going to do a little bit of looting though, because junk. That's it. Just want me some junk. And, oh, fusion core. Why not? Why not treat yourself to a fusion core every once in a while? Oh, something I also apparently need to pick up are heating coils from this little cabinet here. Something not worth forgetting about, because I'm sure they'll come in very handy later on. Yeah, let's actually make sure to see, that's why it's good I'm looting. Stop thinking it's a bad habit. It's all good, I tell you. So now we need to head over down the road and make it to Raleigh Clay's bunker, which is going to be a nasty little trek through the mire. Have I? I'm trying to work out if I've got enough time for this, because I've been trying to get my episodes somewhat more consistent in terms of how long they go on for, but I'm really kind of sucking at it. Because right now I've been recording for like 34 minutes, almost dead on 34 minutes, which could mean, oh, you're pretty much all done, Sarge, all good and everything, whoop-de-doo. But could also mean, oh no, you've got ages left you need to record in, this is only going to be like a 15-minute episode. What I think I'll do here is just try and head down the road a little bit, see if I can run to the bunker, just ignoring everything else, and then wrap up the episode there. And do let me know in the comments, what kind of episode length do you like? Because we've got a lot of different people watching now. It's good to get an idea on if people are like, oh, I can only watch for like 15 minutes, that's great for me. Or if others are like, no, I want half an hour long episodes, please. Pretty please. I could do a poll. I might do a poll. I probably won't do a poll. That's a Wendigo that just jumped off a tree there. However, it's only level 22. I'm gonna... Oi! Oh, and that's a Scorchbeast. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Okay, we're gonna ignore that Scorchbeast for now whilst we're... Oh man, Skullcrusher Death Kill is the bomb. Look at that. Yeah, okay, Skullcrusher Death Kill is sweet. And... what are you fighting? Oh, it's fighting super mutants. Okay, in which case, yeah, the Scorchbeast is gonna win. This is why you need to be a little cautious in the mire. Because... yeah, Scorchbeasts, high-level super mutants... Wendigos jumping down from trees. This place can be pretty brutal at times. Okay, ow, no, you get smacked over and over and over again. I don't think I've actually got two-handed melee spec'd out, so I might need to do that now that I've got Makeshift Warrior up a fair amount. Ooh. Now here's something else which is kind of exclusive to this area. Well, actually, no, you do see it in the Cranberry Bog as well. But right there is a little truck. You don't want to mess with that little truck, but I keep throwing too high. Yeah, we're going to mess with that truck. Because, look at that, it's a hermit crab. And those things are brutal. They will mess me up at close range, which is why I've run out of... I just run out of... Ow, 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 ow. You see the rad damage there? Like, that's 42 rads from a hit. Now, the back is really well armoured, but the front does a lot of damage. So, oh, and I'm on the edge of a cliff. So we're just going to try and smack it a lot. Actually, this isn't working. Let's go fast. Let's just stab. Man! Yeah, when I said it was going to wreck me a lot, I wasn't joking. It really is going to mess me up. Like you would not believe. But let's try and get some rad away as well. Because I'd rather not have it killing me just through... I'm trying not to swear at it as well. Because I really don't like dealing with these things when I'm just doing melee. Ow, because look at how it attacks really quite fast. Especially when you consider just how much damage it does. So I'm trying to just deal with it. And it's got really strong stagger on it, which is also not appreciated. Okay, there's double stim pack and a rad away. That should get us through the end of it. Nice. Alright, it does have... Oh, it's got a flamer, which is no good to me, but yeah. It has some pretty high level gear. They're nasty things. You really don't want to deal with them. And the bridge is out. Okay, let's just see if we can sprint and jump over. That'd be great if we could. Yes! Oh, we made it. Nice. Everything's going perfectly fine. Oh dear. There's a legendary Sheepsquatch over there. Why is it in the ground? Hold on. I'm going to use photo mode here to get a bit closer without activating it. Because it is definitely... Is it sleeping? I think it's just sleeping there right now. Okay, let's get that field of view lower to zoom in. Yeah, I think it's just sleeping at the moment. Okay, I really want to be able to sneak around it, but I also want to get a photo of it, because I've never got a photo of a sleeping Sheepsquatch before. I've never seen a sleeping Sheepsquatch before. That is so cool. And also utterly terrifying. That thing will kill me in one hit. Like, almost certainly. Because at the stage I'm at right now, I cannot handle it. Okay, let's see if I can get a photo of it. Man, being a wasteland photographer is quite the thrilling thing to do. Man, I just can't get close enough. Like, it's not going to happen. But you can see a bit of it there. Just through the grass. Yeah, those things are nasty. Which is going to very slowly creep away. Because I can't deal with it. I'm half tempted to try and lead it into the super mutants, but that could be a whole episode just on its own. So instead, let's just try and make it to this bunker. And yeah, because we're in the Mire as well, a higher chance of running into Sheepsquatches. I've seen a few spawn points for them here. So things are going to go badly. And speaking of which, let's just run. Let's just run at this point. Like, I think we're far enough away that if it activates, it's not going to chase us. So, running away, smart move, because we are, yes, 90 meters away. Perfect. We're going to make it to not a Sheepsquatch, we're going to make it to the bunker. I just need to get there, I need to get it on the map, I need to stand outside, and then I can literally just end. And I won't have died this episode, which I think is a pretty good result, seeing as I'm playing melee only in the Mire whilst I'm not in some god tier build. That is perfectly acceptable. Oh yes, here we go. Raleigh Clay's bunker. Perfect. And we'll get that all done next time. For now, I just want to thank you all very much for watching. Oh, I hear things moving around. Okay, I don't see it. I hear them moving still. We're probably going to be fine. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, do the standard thing of hitting the like button. If you're not already, join the Discord server. There will be a link in the description of this video and every single video I make. Subscribe if you happen to have stumbled across this and watched through to the end. You obviously enjoyed it. Might as well subscribe, that way you'll see more episodes like this. Isn't that fun? And, oh, final thing, which I never seem to plug, is I have a Patreon. If you have extra money and you're like, oh, I want to help Sarge continue making this and doing this as a full-time job, which means lots more content and lots more higher quality content, then feel free to become a patron. I don't like to push it because it's your money and it's not my right to go, oi, give it to me. But if you feel like being generous, it is greatly appreciated. And you'll be in these lovely end screens here. As always, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.